What is up, internet world, and welcome to Accelerate. I'm Mike, he's Ian, and today we're bringing the 2024 GMC Acadia. So the third car we ever had in our studio was the GMC Acadia. That was the second generation. That was a little bit smaller than the first generation, and people were saying, why do they make it smaller? Well, I'm here to tell you that for the third generation, it is back to its original roots. It is bigger, it is larger, it is bolder, and we are here in Michigan to touch, feel, and see it. So today I'll talk about the front, the side, the back. I'll get to look at the interior of this, the Denali, as well as the AT4. The new Acadia will be built with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder 8-speed that makes 328 horsepower and 326 pound-feet of torque. For now, this is the only engine option available. As for towing, it'll be able to tow a maximum of 5,000 pounds. On the outside of the all-new Acadia Denali, you'll have a giant satin chrome grille with these massive C-shaped DRLs that are similar to the Yukon. Honestly, it looks like a baby Yukon, and from where I'm standing, it looks very masculine and aggressive, kind of like a big pickup truck. You also have a giant GMC badge, a camera right underneath it, fog lights, and more satin and gloss black trim along the bottom. For the AT4, you have black trim surrounding the grille, an AT4 badge, and giant red tow hooks. On the side of the Acadia Denali, you can really notice the size different from the previous generation. On the Denali, you have color-matched fender flares and mirrors, as opposed to the rugged ones on the AT4. This Denali has 22-inch wheels, more satin chrome trim, gloss black trim on the bottom, and keyless entry on all 4 doors. And when you buy the AT4 model, you get a 1-inch lift compared to that guy. To the back of the 2024 Acadia Denali, you've got more C-shaped taillights, a big Denali badge, a rear view camera, and a rear view mirror camera, the Acadia badge, the all-wheel drive, the GMC badge, and more gloss black. And what's really cool is that you have these Corvette-style quad exhausts. Yep, they're from the Vet. As for the AT4, there isn't much of a difference on the rear. So let's pop the trunk and see how much room we have inside the back of the Acadia. Specifically, how much room we have behind the third row. Oh my, that's a lot. Wow, that's a ton. Look how much room we have. This is crazy. Like, literally, another one of me could fit back here. And this is behind the third row. Now you have buttons here, you have 4 of them. The top 2 are to drop the middle section, which in this case is 2 fancy seats. And then on the back here, these are powered to go up and down. So I will hold them down, and I will get out of your way so you can take a look. Now I'll show you how they come back up, as well as the storage underneath here. So there is storage. There's a lot. You can put probably 25 dirty shoes for kids. Now I want to show you guys my exact driving position, where I would sit right behind the driver, and how I would sit in the third row. Okay, so I'm 5'9", and I will sit right back here. And how much room do I have? Voila, just about a perfect fit. I probably have 2 fingers or so I could put in between, and that's it. And I have some soft carpeting right behind here. Now, I do have a USB-C, 2 cup holders, a USB-C, and 2 more cup holders, or really this is like 1 cup holder and like a little storage for like food and whatnot. I do have 2 vents up here, which is really, really nice. Really nice quilted seats in the back. Whew. For a third row, this is good. People care about the kids now. Now I'm in the second row. These are captain's chairs, very, very fancy. And see how I have this reclined. That shows you there's a lot of room in the third row. Now I do have a little climate control thing right there. I do have heated seats, and I do have 2 USB-Cs, and I have an actual plug, a 3-prong plug, and some storage underneath there. Pretty decent size actually for storage underneath there. As far as the doors go, I can fit 1 cup or 1 bottle and a little bit of trinkets next to it. Front seat of the GMC Acadia Denali. Look at this Denali. Fancy. These seats are really good quality. They are heated and ventilated. Anyways, let's get there in a minute, Mike. Let's start the door panel here. You have a lot of premium look here. At the top, You've got this nice finish. Then you have the wood trim. You've got the nice Bose sound system that have a very clean, soft touch to it. They don't have this like sharp, jagged, you know, sometimes you touch the grill, it's really sharp, or you touch the grill, it's really plastic. In this case, it's just a really nice touch. You do have automatic window on this side only, not on all windows. You do have a button here to pop the trunk. And then when I move to the dash, I can tell you from an overview, it's very waterfall-like, very cut, very slim, very modern. Now on the interior, this is a pre-production. However, GM says that it's going to be very similar when they put it into production early next year. You have an 8-inch heads-up display, you have an 11-inch driver's display, you got a 15-inch right there that has a rotary knob right in the middle. That is for volume. And then you have these little pushies, and these little pushies, or toggles, if you want to call it that, are very soft to the touch. They do adjust your HVAC on the bottom, but everything is touchscreen. So if we start at the top here, you have your home buttons like we have seen in some GMC products. Very, very clean. This is the meat and potatoes of your screen. So let's scroll down here. Ambient lighting, audio maps, my GMC, phone. Of course, a bug report. GM bug report. Well, that's cool. Podcasts and news. Pretty Google-based stuff. Moving down from there, I do have a tray that folds over that hides your wireless charger, a USB and a USB-C. Then I have more wood, 2 big cup holders, and then a glove box that has an SD card. Now in an Acadia, you can get the Super Cruise right here. It does 400,000 miles of highway, and you can tow with it as well with Super Cruise. And as far as towing goes, you can tow 5,000 pounds in this new Acadia. And if you're wondering where the shifter is, it is nowhere to be found in the center. It is right there. Reverse, neutral, drive, and park. I want to give a big shout out to GMC for having us here in Detroit to take a look at the all-new 2024 GMC Acadia. We're lucky enough, as I mentioned, to talk about the Denali as well as the AT4, so let us know in the comments below which one you guys like better and which ones you would buy.